Good evening, my little medical anomalies. All the way over here, and then... God damn it, there's a moth on the screen. And I am over here in fucking... light gun country. Too far away to do anything about it. Ah, can you not just go away or die? Fell off the screen. Now it's back. Oh, you know what this... I'm tempted to get up and get my fucking irrationally powerful air blower. And before you ask, yes, it would reach over there. Alright. Now, I haven't altered anything, and as we all know, that means shit should just work. So... oh yeah, I do have to turn that off though. Doesn't need it. We're in the HD era now. No more CRT filters necessary. Hey, I turned you off. Alright. A nunchuck.
Welcome to the Umbrella Chronicles. Accessing file.
Okay. Yep, good.
Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles.
Okay, I can... alright. Fucking blessed miracles. Okay. Turn it down for me a little bit, because it's coming pretty fucking hot. Everything's less convenient over here.
The plans to reuse the management training facility were scrapped by Marcus's unfortunate outburst. Not only that, but the incident appeared to spread the virus to the area surrounding the mansion, causing a biohazard outbreak.
Yes.
It is time to abandon the sinking ship that is Umbrella.
I wonder what Wesker was like when he was 12, you know? I mean, there's probably some canon bullshit somewhere, but...
the virus is out. We can't hide this anymore.
Wesker...
It appears Umbrella is finished.
We're just gonna walk away? Our research isn't complete. We can make a more powerful virus.
Do what you like. The T-virus is near completion and only needs test data. That is why STARS is in place. I will bring them into the mansion.
I do need a thing longer.
Damn it! I better get rid of this place before there are any more complications.
Oh, DuPont, yeah. Just...
Wesker here. I will use the ropeway to return to the training facility and depart from there.
Alright, well, still all basically functional. I think if I fiddle around a little, I could probably get this close to line of sight, but I mean, who cares?
The power is out. I need to get it running. The power room should be down below.
What the? Went up those fucking stairs. Penis shot! Damn it, fucking chimps. Oh, they're throwing spiders. Endless fight against this bug. That's just weird. That wasn't even a green herb. That was a fucking nugget. I think that's just what Wesker sounds like because he went to like a fancy boy school, you know? Stop hitting Wesker. Yeah, threateningly pansexual, but he doesn't understand it, doesn't realize it, you know? Actually, oh. Big nugget of weed. Actually, you know what will make this fucking... I'm fucking upset with myself I didn't think of this before. What make this not hurt my wrist as much is one of at least several gun mounts I have for the fucking Wiimote sitting downstairs. Alright. Yeah, like, he's like an asexual pansexual. Like, doesn't even realize he's doing it, you know? He's like a savant for seduction, and but just has no appreciation of it. It's just, you know, it's just like blinking for him. Completely unaware. Alright. I'll be back in a jiff. Until then, enjoy a tiny Seinfeld. Got me one of them gun-shaped doohickeys. So this one's got like the plug in the back. You probably can't see it, but like this one. Yeah, damn, go again. Then you can plug the nunchuck in underneath. Yeah, that's a tight fucking fit. Yeah, the bit where, like, how Homer just starts, like, screaming as you didn't tell me it was on an Indian burial ground is, what? Huh? That's not how I remember it. Just, he said he mentioned it several times. Oh, that is so much more comfortable. Yeah, well, it's not how I remember it. That's what happened. And he said he brought it up several times. Yeah, on first count. Fucking nod to the button. Die. It's just like 2006. Or 2007, or wherever the fuck this came out. Couldn't have been too long out. Actually, one thing I do have to fucking do, because it is driving me hot fucking bonkers. Damn it. To mute the Wiimote speaker, because that thing sounds like broken rubber. It's the weirdest, like it just makes this noise. Yeah, let's just hope that fucking shuts it up. Are we still on? Who's assessing Wesker? You did an excellent job, Wesker. Thank you, Wesker. What's the fucking... I can't remember how to close it down. Oh, that's right. Get out of here, you wobbly fellow! Knife! Yeah, you like Rashman's not how I remember. That's another good one. The fucking, whatever it is. Venture Brothers one from today. I'm so glad that fucking clip thing, because I love that fucking line. Because Venture Brothers, like, particularly when it came out, started very slowly. Because it feels like it's going to be kind of, you know, longer and probably a bit more involved, but something kind of in the energy of, like, the, you know, C-Lab, or more, probably a little bit closer to Harvey Birdman. You know, but just for those Johnny Quest style shows. And it isn't. The first season is incredibly slow, but it builds. It's builds incredibly. And that bit from season 2 of just nice shooting William Burroughs, you hold a gun like a guy that plays Riven, is just a pew pew, like just fucking an hour-long drive that way and an hour-long drive that way of references. Fuck, it's good. Thrill House. Is the stream dying? God damn it. I wish the grenades went faster. Cause it's like, oh no, I need to use a grenade, and then you use one, and it just like, I'm doing it now. Wesker's the kind of guy who'd be going up in an elevator and thinking Wesker is going up in an elevator. I'm gonna check the fucking. Those things first. Play the exciting game of how close can I get my keyboard to me? Oh, that's better. See what the old. Yeah, like I dropped, you know, a few frames, but it went back up, so whatever it was, hopefully it was just a temporary blip. The general connection, you know, like there's always going to be blips and shit, but the general connection stability has been a lot better since I got a new router.
What do we have here? You were supposed to have been disposed of.
That better have counted. Does B just trigger? Eat shit. You have a heart outside your chest. I saw a kid like that on Max X and he had to wear a fucking breastplate and everything. He wasn't a big, dangerous bioweapon.
Apparently even this refuse has T's recovery ability.
Ma, I gotta poop! Wesker is urinating. Wesker has finished.
The BOW still needs a little more work.
Eat shit. Alright. So, yeah. I think, like, because you get these little Wesker bits. Oh, sweet. I didn't get the magnet. So I think I'll do, like, the regular bits and then the Wesker bits, because I feel like the Wesker bits are like a you know, a companion. Okay. So what have we got in the customized territory? Okay, I'll have 2 stars. Mansion incident. Love me a bit of Joel sandwich. Alright. I mean, the fucking submachine gun, it's really not what I'd normally go, but it's just been serving me so well. I just don't trust him to give me, like, enough shotgun ammo. Like, the shotgun's a little bit of a fucking finicky thing in this. Like, you really do have to get it, like, kind of point blank.
The mansion incident. That was the night I led the STARS Alpha team into the Arklay Mountains, and we touched down in the surrounding woods. We were to look into the disappearance of Bravo team. At least, that was the bait. The reality was quite a different story for the unsuspecting members of the
Like, I do think that this is, like, just...
After being
this
attacked
is
by a pack of monsters,
such a great... Because we don't get enough
Chris
Wesker.
and a few others, including myself, made it to the mansion.
You know, like, it's kind of this
Everything
and 5
going
is really
according
peak
to
Wesker.
plan. Soon, I would have the research data that I needed.
What is this hall?
What was that?
I'll go check it out.
It's dangerous going alone. I'll come with you.
Yeah.
All right. I will stay and secure the area.
Oh, yeah, no, this is... If you want to experience Resident Evil 0, this is the best way to experience Resident Evil 0. 0 really does drag. Like that, you know, you really only need to play the opening train bit, and then you can play this. Because it just fucking drags. Dumping shit on the floor is like, okay, until you need to like fucking go on a goddamn vision quest to get it. He's here!
This can't be happening.
No, we're too late.
Got him!
What's going on?
Yeah, some shit's fucked.
They're in here too.
We need to get out of here.
I don't know. Might be something. Oh, goddamn.
What are these things?
Oh. It might have been a me.
Wesker.
Stuff.
Something isn't right. Chris!
Like, that's really cool. Shooting him and having him stumble back into the thing and, like, break it. That's fucking sick. No, there's just dogs out there! It's nothing but hounds.
We have to find another way. Behind you!
You stay over there, Mr. Hansy.
This place is no good. We need to keep moving. Maybe we'll find some of the others along the way.
Ah, Wii textures. Oh, hell yeah. That guy looks like the Homer Gyarados from fucking, like, 4.
There's so many of them.
Die! See, like that shit. Like, you know, the easiest way to do these games is just to have, like, you shoot paintings off the wall, you shoot lights and stuff. Like, it's so fucking simple. It lights up. I want whatever was in there. Might have been anything.
I'll check it out.
I'm gonna find all of your hidden files. Hounds! Released! Get him.
Behind you!
Dogs sound kind of like monkeys when you blast them, which I don't know if it's technically accurate. Oh, fucking!
Chris, I can feel something's close.
What? Am I supposed to do something there? I am gonna ruin all of your lights. Take that. Oh, God, his fucking head. Knocking all these paintings down is so much fun. Uh-oh. Like, you can shoot an awful lot of stuff, even for one of these games, you know? Fuck you, art! Ah, fuck me.
This one's quick.
Suck my fucking dick.
Yeah, he's different from the others.
You don't know him like I do. I mean, it does sort of depend. You want, like, you know, Virtua Fighter nailed it for other, like, beings. You want it to be very reactive. You want the shots to feel like they're doing. I think, I probably could have got the fucking...
There's something very hot about this mansion.
No kidding. I don't think this is just someone's summer home.
This is the area where all of those murders happened. There's got to be some connection.
Things just keep getting
Is that like
stranger
the
and
murders
stranger,
that were like
but I think
from
you're
the
right.
start of the fucking...
I heard something coming from this room.
I'm gonna open the door.
Got him. I know, right? Like, it's... Like, I get it. It's... You need some fucking dialogue or whatever the fuck. Eat shit. Think I can't shoot dogs in the head? I'm part of the American police. Jill gets the taser as a defensive item in... the HD remake. So there's... Fuck yeah. Faster! Faster! Faster!
I thought we already killed them.
They're coming! This way!
Like, cause you really gotta hit with all the blasts
Have you
of the
made
fucking
contact with
shotgun.
Bravo team?
And that
Can't
is
reach them.
like
Let's look for survivors.
a little bit of a fucking minge. Cause like it's like alright, it's like quasi-realistic or whatever, but like, you know. Not now, dog. Ow. You fucking cockhead. Like, it's because of the spread. And, like, the game's really picky about, like,
Not like this.
you know, how much, like, the game's gonna let you fucking have, you know, fucking meaningful effect of the shotgun. Sorry, Forrest. Seemed like a pretty rad dude.
Sorry, Forrest. I'll miss our target practice sessions.
Chris.
Like, cause it's slow to reload, and
Can you get Wesker on the line?
There's still no response. I hope everyone's
fucking
alright.
getting all sorts of shit. They should do, like, they should do another one of these. Like, re-release these on PC. Oh, I got it. Good.
Look out! Let's go around. This way.
Got it.
I love, like, you know, you fucking tell me we're going around before I waste the ammo. Fucking... Like, they work well, but you need to get... All those little spots need to hit. And it's just, unless they're like, you know, like that. You know, the fucking birds.
How could this happen?
Fuck your head. Oh, these would be fucking, like, because if they were ported to PC, you'd get, like, actual... Like, do an actual line of sight would be, you know, simple. No touchies!
What
That's
was
honey
that?
pie.
Let's check it out.
My uncle had one of these living under his house. It was alright, it
What in
didn't
the
bother.
hell?
Watch the fangs. I bet they're poisonous.
Even if they aren't, if that thing gets a hold of us, we're screwed. Get around it and keep your distance.
Right.
You're big and gross and weird.
Here it comes.
That's not doing anything when it's running away, so. Yeah, like, honestly, like, I've been curious about...
This one's tougher than I expected.
Try shooting its mouth.
Woman. So slowly. That is just not. It's not fucking practical. Like, I was curious if there was, like, maybe, you know, an engine that would do it, you know?
Hang back. I'll handle this.
Oh, it's still got so much fucking health. Beer, bro. Fucking... Yeah, I assured that its body just does literally nothing. Ugh. Shut up. Stupid. What do you want, you stupid shithead?
What in the hell?
Hmm? Hmm? What does that mean? Speak English. Yeah, you've got your foods. I'm looking at it. You giblet. Yeah, I do think that fucking the value of venom is sort of gone when you're like, you know, the size of a house. You know, they're like running me over with a peanut truck. The peanuts are not the operant element here. Like, when the thing that's meant to envenomate me is, like, just going to go all the way through.
Oh,
Watch the fangs. I bet they're poisonous.
even if they aren't. If that thing gets a hold of us, we're screwed. Get around it and keep your distance.
Right.
Alright, so straight pistol just seems to do a decent amount of damage.
Here it comes.
Fucking a hole.
This one's tougher than I expected.
Try shooting its mouth.
Fucking machine gun really. Like, I just gotta use the submachine gun for those little defensive moments, and otherwise we'll hit my breath, you know. Oh, fucking minge. Damage there. Like, I feel like maybe that's the only like spot where I can really do some fucking damage. Did that do anything? Alright. It's like, oh.
I'll handle this. Yeah, keep on it.
Always like just a heartbeat ahead. So like I get the shot when I don't need it, and then I'm like fucking in between when I do.
What in the hell?
Watch the fangs. I bet they're poisonous.
Even if they aren't, if that thing gets a hold of us, we're screwed. Get around it and keep your distance.
Right. Here it comes.
This is where it does its zoom bullshit.
This one's tougher than I expected.
Try shooting its mouth.
chandelier.
Got it.
It's wounded. Now's our chance.
Bunch of shit out. No.
Jill, the ladder.
Didn't need that health, but oh well. I don't think it's doing anything. I don't think I needed to come up here. It's kind of a waste of time. That's a good shot, though. I will say that, like, while there are tricks to them, I do feel like the boss bits drag. RE2 Special Edition Plus.
Chris
I
Redfield
don't know, I'm gonna have to
from
look
Alpha
into that.
Team.
Alpha Team? Thank goodness.
Everything's okay now, Richard.
Well, been better. Teach the cats to shut my fucking door. Ah. A profile on Jizz Vegemite. I wonder if they're locational based or if you get them like. Ooh. Barry. Yeah, that is a good question. He might show up if you pick like a different character. He'll probably show up. There might even be like a Barry, you know, scenario or something. Okay, let's see. Capacity increase. Capacity increase. Threes all around. You know, we'll hold on to those. We don't need to make a decision right now. It's over here. Alright. Huh. Okay, beginnings 2 was the part 2 for that. Okay. Alright, well, I suppose we must go back and do Wesker's fucking part 2. It's the shotgun is too slow and just too unreliable for what it needs to do at that speed. Because if you miss with any of the little dots, you don't get any of the good shotgun effects unless enough of those fucking hits land. Barry and Billy together at last.
I had best hurry.
Yes. Fucking chimps. There we go. Ah, chimps! Chimps everywhere! Gonna shoot your head until it gets wonky. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. No real point. Ah! That fucking son of a bitch. Have an uninterrupted streak of not suffering monkey damage. I shan't have it broken. Monkey! You can just run from the monkeys? Yeah, they can't work door. Ah, shit. Too many monkeys. No one needs that many monkeys. Fuck it. Die. Ooh. Hello. Hey, buddies. Alright, I got my grenade back. Look at that. Fuck's that thing? Oh, I got a fucking rocket launcher. Alright. Let's see. Cunts in your heads, honestly. Really want to make sure I don't accidentally fucking switch to rocket launcher. I just fucking do not want to waste that. Yeah, about the only thing that the game's really missing is that jibbing, you know? You can get heads to go occasionally, but that's about it, and that's a shame. Like, I think there should be fucking bodies, parts flying everywhere. It feels like one of those things that I feel like they could probably fucking, you know, maybe someone could add. Alright, felt what? There's too many heads. Shit. This is just too many in general. Everything's gone fucking awry. Oh, fuck! I did it. I did what I said I didn't want to do. Fucking persnickety about where the fucking bullets are taking out. You get no fucking way. They shimmy a little bit out of the way, and it's like, nope. Throw a grenade, watch it just go beep. Like, I feel like it's the worst thing about this is the grenades function like grenades. And it's like, this is a light gun game. Don't do that. I need to see down here in the sewers. It's for losers. Probably didn't need to have that then, but oh well. I see something and I grab it before I've thought about it.
Where might you be going, comrade?
My next mission.
The reclamation of the management training facility was your mission. And now you're just going to walk away without taking responsibility for your failure.
The T-virus has escaped.
Yeah, but the grenades in House of the Dead 4, like, just basically fly away and go boom. I haven't seen them, like, bounce.
Comrade, don't forget who's in charge.
Like, these work like
You can't
grenades in
just
a regular
do what
game.
you feel like.
I forgot about the worst thing about this series, and it's the stupid fucking Euro dance goddamn tyrants. Just, what the fuck, man? Come on.
This should be intriguing.
I was pushing B. This is not in. Like, I shot him with a rocket at, like, that range. I feel like that should be enough, you know? There's, like, fucking... Thank you, Jesus. That was a fucking shit fight. I I don't know if, like, because basically the Z button on this is supposed to kind of count as, like, A, and I don't think it's doing that. I want that rocket. I don't think it does. I can't hit the fucking, like, I gotta, like, tap, like, the A. Ah! Do I not get to fucking fuck that one? Ah! That was rad. That's right, there's the two of them. Like, the white jacket, like, ah, fucking Jesus.
I guess he didn't like his lesson.
Just look at him.
Fine. We have the
This is the
Talos
lead singer
retriever
of
to take care
Rammstein.
of anyway. Everything for
Like, that's just not,
Umbrella.
that isn't cool. Now we're entering into, like, stupid, shitty movie
My
design
pursuers
territory.
left behind. I regrouped with the Star's Alpha team. There was no time for delays. Umbrella's command structure was in motion, and the real struggle was about to begin.
Why are you posing like that, Wesker? No one's looking. No one can see you. Scab. At least I got the rocket launcher. Like, I don't remember struggling to beat this, but like, if it becomes a nuisance at any point, I'm just gonna fucking use a game shot code or some shit. Like, I want to use some other shit, you know? Let's just... for that power increase, finally. see how Rebecca goes with that shotgun. Okay. That's what those two tyrants are. Those are fun
I
boys.
went to the mansion where Bravo team was to rendezvous.
See, that's what I'd
When I
spend like
arrived,
fucking, you know,
I found that none
the
of
money
the
on.
others were there, and the mansion was unsettlingly quiet.
So I had a
I
nap.
was exhausted from the events of the previous day, and before I knew it, I had drifted into a nightmare.
Fuck. Like, I'd pay to have the 2 Eurobeat fucking tyrants dressed like that just forcibly, like, make people rave. You know, like, imagine those two things just barreling at you like the fucking bioorganic weapons they are, and then you have to dance. One of them's carrying a
We were
fucking,
fighting some monster,
you know, whole
and
speaker setup.
Edward's dead.
The subwoofer's like rattling, it's kind of dominating everything. It's not even good music.
It's not much better on my end either.
But
We got
partying
attacked
is
by those things, and had
mandatory!
to split up. The rest of the team is either in hiding or we just have to find Enrico. He'll know what to do. What a horrible first assignment, huh? First, we have to get to someplace safe.
I mean, this stuff I do love. Like, I like, you know, because it was always the question, like, huh, wonder what happened. You know?
Where could the captain be?
It's Enrico. I'm sure he's fine.
What do you base that on, man? Like, take that.
Bees, look out!
Oh, fucking tits. Oh, double tits! What? What? Fucking, we're back, are we? What? Okay. It did that last time, too. Like, it just, like, randomly disconnects me. Okay. Like, at least let me shoot it through the glass. It seems... Some of the zombie designs in this are great. Look at that. Fucking see his brain. Making it darker's not benefiting me. But I like shooting the lights. Just like in the Outback. Die. Okay, so I accidentally threw a grenade. Look, these things happen.
The spiders are everywhere!
Let's get to the room and back! We made it!
Oh no.
Not yet, we haven't.
Get him. You son of a bitch, tournament. Away. So that's the thing, like, you really gotta wait until you're like point fucking blank, you know? And that isn't like what I'd consider lots of fun.
I thought the captain might be here.
At least we can stock up on supplies.
Captain might be here, playing billiards. Oh, I got a whole new shotgun. Oh, yeah, damn it, fuck you. Don't run off. Yeah, it really got dark up there too, like that was...
Damn, they just keep coming.
Richard, there's a hole behind you.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing. We're dead if we stay here.
Into the hole! Stop pulsating, it's weird!
All right, let's go down then.
Can spiders jerk off? I feel like anything that can't jerk off is just like sort of a lower order of life, you know? Hell yeah! Look everybody, the C team! Fucking vomiting on me! Fucking cunnel. Take that, typewriter. Knifey knife.
We should be able to get back above ground.
Finally.
Yeah, I mean, jumping into a dark hole when there's like spider monsters around does not seem like that. For all I know, that could just be a mouth, you know? Oh, I will kill all of animals! Shit! You. Die, die, die! Yeah, Plague Dogs, but yeah, Plague Dogs, DreamWorks Plague Dogs. That. I mean, I've not been paying really, you know, much of any attention to. Go, fucking, you know. Fuck yeah, look at that. That's how you do it out here. Those aren't even very big. You know, you have bigger ones actually running around. I saw one on the street. The biggest spider I've seen lately was just on the fucking street. It was this huntsman. And it was like 30 centimeters off the curb, you know? Like, it was fucking parked. It was just on the road. Like, it wasn't flat either. It was just like there. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You could be eaten by something? Alright, I'm not allowed to shoot that thing yet. Ah, fucking. I'm gonna break out the dog kill 5000. Ew. Yeah. I don't like that I can't kill them until, like, some appointed crow killing time.
There's too many! What can we do?
Rebecca, hang on! We don't have a choice. We have to make a stand.
Sorry, Richard. I'm on it!
Good. Let's do this.
Son of a bitch. Whew. TV almost went into standby mode.
There are monsters everywhere.
Rebecca, we're going in.
Yeah, Rebecca,
Yeah, the
you
place was
you,
filled
you were
with them
doing this
too.
just a half hour
Easier to
ago.
mount a defense in a building. There might be survivors.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give fucking Trevor that one. That was like fucking. If you've just been attacked by like a sea of hounds and wasps, it's like, all right, yeah, maybe inside's a little better, you know. Richard. Isn't this like an Andy Serkis fucking? Isn't he having something to do with this fucking whatever the fuck? It's already better. 'Cause I don't want her shit gun. Mansion incident. That'll be a little bit Chris. Sprinkle a little Chris on it. What does HP mean in this context? Like, Andy Serkis directing it is the only thing that gives me pause. Not a lot, but it's the hitch in the this is a stupid idea thing, you know? Because otherwise it just feels like, why, you know, what's the point? Anything like this needs to be done in that old fucking, you know, Berkshire or British fucking animated style. It just seems grimy and depressing in just its basic presentation. You know, kind of be animated a little bit like the Wall, where it's...
It would be too dangerous to move Richard now, but we left them with enough ammo and medicine to protect themselves.
I'm still worried. We have to find a way to make contact with someone on the outside.
Definitely. I wonder what happened to Wesker.
We need to find the others.
Right. Let's hurry. There's a path on the other side of the water.
If we open the floodgate, we should be able to cross.
Cranks! Or like a live action one where you're just rubbing like jam and peanut butter on horse mouths. Yeah. Dick biscuit. I know you can hear me, I've been shooting you. Damn it. I've been shooting you for 45 minutes, you son of a bitch. That is a monkey scream. Like, that's not a dog sound. That's a monkey sound. They all slither over each other. Dick shots. Dick shot. Oh. Fuck yeah. Spray on vegetables. Soundtrack is quite good. Like, again, it is a good game. Like, it could use some tweaking. You know, it's not a perfect game by any stretch. Ah, oh, God, he's noggin.
Looks like there are 2 ways to go. Which one should we take?
You know, alternate paths, that's an important part of making any light gun game. You know, they've done, aside from the enemies not like exploding.
This is new.
It's fast. It won't be easy to hit.
Oh! For Christine's big shotgun. Making it harder. This isn't good. Because even though they don't, like, explode, the heads kind of move and stuff. Like, if there were, like, if you did that a couple of times and the head tore off, that would be absolutely fantastic. But, you know, the very core elements of what make a good light gun game are in here. You know, I mean, the lack of kind of like as is just definitely not line of sight. Like,
You're hurt. Stay back.
you know, that's a more of an issue with the Wii. And the bosses are very spongy. Considering, like, you know, very little else in the game is, you know? Like maybe the spiders are a little unreactive, like... Nah, piss off. Like, the bosses are spongy. Like, 'cause it wasn't just the fucking, whatever his name was, Yawn, it was... Like, you should be dead. The thing is, I want the stuff, you know? You know, like the boxes and crates fall down and shit. That's pretty cool. Most games don't do that.
They're coming! This way!
Got it.
Ah! Cunt, that was fucking hell. God damn it. Shit biscuit, shit fuck ass, cunt. Get fucking rooted. Come on. The first aid spray works as like another life. It gets used when you exhaust the rest of your health. I went upstairs last time. Oh yeah. I'm fighting a bunch of spiders. Oh, fuck you.
No one's here. Where is everyone?
I'm worried about Richard. We have to make contact with someone.
I just wanted to get rid of all those barrels. Yeah, like, you do need to go to some work and position yourself. Like, you could get them almost line of sight good back in the day, but you really needed to, like, have your TV set up in just such a way. I hate how those things, this is like attack. You don't get a hot second. Take that. Take that guy's head. Like, the Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles are probably among the best. Like, there were some decent arcade ports that, again, weren't as fun just because, like, I blew up that guy's shoes. Just because the, you know, the aiming wasn't quite as good. I mean, again, I'd really love to see this, you know, re-released on fucking PC, because then it'd just be the mouse, and you wouldn't have to, you know, be able to just run on the regular light gun. I just kind of do want to be able to see. And that was why I had the shotgun! You dick biscuit. Fuck your head! And the shoulders it rode it on. Well, it doesn't look exactly right.
Water tank.
What's it doing down here? There's something in here.
Like, the improvement of this over, like, what it was...
It's coming right at us.
Ow. In, like, the original game. I don't think that that's, like, A. I think it's A for everything but, like, fucking dodging. And I don't think that's okay. I shot it. Oh yeah, the Dead Space. That was pretty good as well, actually. Ah, for Christ's sake, really? You're gonna start me off in the fucking... Fuck your shoes. And your briefcase. Fucking butthead looking fucking goddamn frog monster, fucking stupid piece of goddamn shit. Yeah! Oh, you know, having a bit of fun.
Look out! It's coming right at us.
Alright, I'm gonna have my finger on top of the fucking controller this time. Try and get the fucking dodge to work. Aha!
Damn! Where'd it go?
Here it comes, Chris.
What? Oh shit. Come on, come on. Damn it, come on. Ah. That wasn't my fault. The fucking Wiimote got disconnected somehow. That was bullshit. I wonder what's doing that, because I got it to, like, fucking continually scan. Alright, what's going on? Alright, so I'm just gonna skip a bunch of stuff, are we? It's pissing.
What is that thing?
It looks like a giant plant. Look out!
What the fuck am I supposed to? What am I doing? Fucking.
Too big. There must be something we can do.
Jill! Aim for that flower!
What is that thing?
It looks like a giant plant. Look out!
Like, cause I feel like I'm supposed to hit the fucking, you know, but like, I can't,
It's too big. There must be something we can do.
Jill! Aim for that flower!
that is fucking bullshit. It absolutely, like, I don't think fucking the thing is gonna let me.
Be careful. I'm sure it's dangerous.
Got it. You better be careful too.
Ah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Die! Don't want any of your damn vegetables. So do I have to go back to the shock room now? That's a weird transition. I don't remember that being there. Alright. That'll probably do for the evening. Huh. I wonder if I have to get like a certain ranking or something to unlock the thingamajig. You finally did it! The new virus! I thought we were gonna get like a, something that looked a little bit more like a dossier, I read through all these back in the day. We just jammed it in a shark, Hey, we made a bigger shark. It's still just a shark. I mean, what are you gonna do, really? Nature hasn't fucking done anything with it over the past, like, million or so years. Other display settings. Okay, brightness and subtitles. Okay. I suppose, yes, those are display settings. Point at the scenario. Point at it and laugh. The plant was, like, weirdly, doable. I sort of wasn't expecting that. Because I've been otherwise grumbling about, like, the bosses feeling spongy. And although I'm kind of surprised, because, like, the way the gun is set up, it's in this thing, right? And if you're holding it normally, it's like, yeah, I can hit A easily enough. And it's like, okay, but, like, obviously, now I'm back here. There's no fucking A. There's nothing on the back or anything. I'm like, alright, well, what's the fucking thing for that? And, like, normally it's like Z, it lets you do all the picking up and shit. Except then the thing says A. I'm like, okay, if I mash, Z, does that fucking count? No, apparently. No, I haven't been watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Like, I'm sure it's fine or whatever. I just, I'm not that big into fantasy generally. And, like, there's, like, enough of Game of Thrones has sort of sucked that it's kind of drained the fun out of it for me. I mean, it's kind of weird to think that you wouldn't be playing this game with peripheral when it's the Nintendo Wii. The peripheraliest system possibly ever. And that includes, like, some of those early systems, man, like, they would sell you some shit. Some of it was actually not bad, but, like, some of it could honestly stand to make a comeback. I think there should be a fucking PC-based Wiimote. Because if you have that and a fucking 4-point IR sensor, or even like something like the light gun, the Sinden thing, like, that would solve the pointing. And I want a fucking motion thing. I'm tired of having to run my goddamn Wiimotes through the PC using like a fucking a kind of, when it works well, but it can be a bit jank. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure. Like, what is it? It's like a guy escorting, like, fucking one of the, Targaryens. Like, I mean, like, if it's well written, I'm sure it's well written. Like, and, like, look, when it was well written, it was fantastic. And it would take time to do, like, some really fantastic little character moments. And of the fantasy settings, I do like it, and I do like Witcher. I mean, Witcher's very meta to begin with, but in, like, a reasonably good way. But, like, I like that there's kind of like a proto-science in Witcher. There's kind of a similar thing going in, I mean, you know, in Game of Thrones. I have a balance board. I have it outside, and I have it because I can run it through touch mode and then use it for those skiing arcade games. And it actually works. So that you know, those arcade alpine snowboarder and shit, because you can have it like, you know, horizontally or vertically. So you can have it like facing the thing for the skiing games, and you can then, you know, then turn it vertically and like, you're snowboarding. And it takes a little bit to fiddle the sensitivities to a way that's like vaguely sane. But once you get that dialed in, and look, that can take a fucking while. Once you get that dialed in, though, it's fucking fun. The Menacer was like, it had like just all this excess shit on it that made it suck. That was why Menacer sucked. Like, a light gun, you know, the Super Scope was another one where it's just like, you overthought this. You know, this is what a light gun should fucking look like, give or take. You know, don't get fucking a bit overzealous with it. You can have secondary novelty items, but your core light gun should be this should be this fucking thing. Like, outside on the cabinet, I've got like a fucking Namco, you know, recoil one, but I also have like a fucking kind of more machine gunny one that was on sale, and I use that for like Ghost Recon and shit like that. And again, that's good to have as a second, but it's not a great primary. Well, I mean, it's even just in terms of attitude. Like, you know, they have a scientific approach to things, and you know, there's not modernity, but I mean, there's probably a fantasy genre term for it that I'm just unfamiliar with. I mean, you know, it doesn't belabor the nonsense. I mean, it's like, you know, I really enjoy what is it, Delicious in Dungeon and Freerin, because they have a very analytical approach. Like, I love the ecology of like Delicious in Dungeon. You know, I love like the fucking, all right, yeah, this is an ecosystem. How do we understand and approach this? Because I love like taking, you know, a scientific approach to made-up environments and things. It's like, yeah, these things interact. Like, if you create an environment like this, that's an ecosystem. These things have to bump into each other. I love all that. I really enjoy the... You know, that's why I really want like just a Ghostbusters series, because my favorite bits in the movies were always the little montages where they're like doing all the busting ghosts. You know, like in Ghostbusters 2 when they have that fucking setup to catch the poltergeist and shit. Like, I could watch that fucking, you know, I could watch 100 fucking episodes of that. It's just like, we gotta get a ghost this week. It's like, alright, great. You know? Give me some bullshit ghost taxonomy. Give me some fucking nonsense. You know, you create a rule set, and then you use that to create, like, fun. You know? And, like, that shit is entirely up Aykroyd's alley. That is like, that kind of nonsense is Aykroyd to a T. Yeah, it's interesting. I listened to a lecture series on like the history of science and like some of the it was history of science, and just the you know, some of that early. It's just interesting seeing like where some of the dominant assumptions came from and kind of how they got where they were, and just really fascinating seeing the way people would think through these problems in like, you know, ancient Greece, where it's like, you don't know shit. You know, anything you know, you gotta like fucking basically see if you gotta come up with the fucking very idea of running an experiment, of testing something like that. Which isn't like, you know, a lot of the stuff that can be obvious just isn't if you're not like, you know, haven't already been made aware of it. And just, it's fun seeing like, alright, you know, that idea of what the universe is like completely fucking wrong. But I kind of understand how you'd come to that conclusion based on the available evidence. Although there were one or two. God, I can't remember his name. I think he was much later. I think he was 300 AD, like somewhere around there. Who like was almost fucking dead on. There was a guy that used like fucking legit like shadows in Egypt to like measure the size of the planet to surprisingly fucking like pretty fucking close, all things goddamn considered. Close enough that I'd call him correct. And I mean, like imagine fucking that, man. Like it's a pain in the ass for me to just remember the number these days. Let alone go, all right, I see two things. I bet I can use a measurement from here of a shadow when it's cast at a certain time, and a measurement from here of a shadow when it's cast at a certain time. And from that, I could just fucking, I'll nut out how big the fucking goddamn ball we're on is. Like, that is bonkers. Yeah, like, Ghostbusters is just, it's perfect. And, like, even people talk about, like, the return to the 22-episode season or something, and I really don't want that. I mean, I think maybe, like, look, if you've got enough fucking plot to actually do it, and you have 22 good episodes, because motherfucker, there were some duds, you know? Like, holy fucking shit, there were some fucking duds. Like, out of most of those all 22 episode seasons, you really could get like maybe 7 just gone and not miss anything, you know? And like bare minimum, there'd be 1 or 2 per season that you would just get rid of because fuck them, they're terrible. And then you're down to about 15. And it's like, alright, there's 15 of good. Pretty close to what we're at now. Yeah, like, because I vaguely remember Extreme Ghostbusters. I only saw little bits and bobs of it. I never really watched it, but like... That's what I want. I want, like, it's a, you know, like, what it was sort of going to be originally, but, you know, of being a job. But, like, yeah, just like, oh, okay, this ghost does this. We have to figure out a way to fuck with it. Because I love all the fucking bullshit science in it. Yeah, there's a history of mathematics thing in that lecture series, but I'm listening to particle physics for beginners at the moment. Yeah, like just figuring shit out, like, you know, and like again, like some people would just sort of like taking an educated guess, you know, and getting real fucking close. I'd consider it like if I had a time machine, my duty would be to just go to people like this and go, you were fucking right. People were jumping up and down, people were burning you at the stake, people were doing all this other shit, people fucking, you know, expelling you from society, etc. No, you were right. Oh yeah, Newton. Newton's in that category of like genuine mutants who the species would probably like, you know, maybe miss a little. Again, like, you know, because it wasn't just Newton. There was somebody else kind of developing something, it was like a calculus or something. I can't remember which. Because there was somebody else doing something at the same time, and there was like different publishing dates, or Newton had done a bunch of work and not published. I can't remember now. Yeah, like the Van Gogh Doctor Who. So I love that for that one. It's like, you know, I'm a shit artist. And then just take it to the future and go, no. Yeah, you know. Because, man, imagine the amount of shit you'd fucking cop back then. Trying to explain shit to people in, like, fucking, you know, dipshit errors. I do love that Doctor Who episode. It's like, I mean, it's kind of weird, you know? It's like, it really is an odd thing to have done, because it never happens ever again. Like, there's kind of one slightly similar thing in, like, I think, Curse of Peladon. But it's never like, no, let's like, alright, let's show you what your impact is. I know, like that, like, because you read about these people, it's like, I wouldn't go to that much effort to do anything. I suppose it's just what happens when nothing else is happening, you know? It's like when you can't, when there isn't like, when earphones don't exist, you gotta fill the hours. I don't know, maybe I would've, who knows? I cannot imagine putting that much effort into anything. I just pick up, oh, this is a different language. Oh, well. It is, yeah, it is like the autistic. It's like everything you read about Isaac Newton is, oh, right, okay, this was like a deep tissue fucking autistic hyperfocus who just managed, he was a fucking odd-shaped peg and they found his odd-shaped hole. And look what we got out of that. Yeah, I know, right? Like, just... like, again, like, some of these people were, like, you know, again, like, big chunk of them were fucking religious to, like, you know, a sort of deranged degree. Like, that kind of very proximate religion where it's like, no, we're gonna, like, heaven's up there. You know, that kind of thing. And you can see, in so many ways, you can watch it, like, impact their thinking and sort of throw them off course. And it's just like, you know, if you just take another step back and, like, reassess some of this, you'd probably be a bit better. Again, back then, though, it's just like, yeah, alchemy might be real. I mean, if you ever saw, like, just a basic chemical reaction in, like, the 1700s, you'd just be like, oh, shit, look at that. Wizards! And it's like fucking eclipses. Like, I do think of those things just being like, man, yeah. 600, 700 years ago or some shit, we've just got, like, fucking, you know, and, like, that's before we even go back, like, thousands of years. So it's like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You haven't got a fucking first clue. Then all of a sudden, the sun goes away. Or, you know, you see something like ball lightning, or just something fucking odd, you know. That's funny. I'm gonna generate some incredibly useful mathematics to fucking turn frankincense into iron. But, like, again, it's that kind of, you know, it's a bit like phrenology. Pseudoscience, yes. But, like, the idea of localized brain function is basically how the brain works. It's just like, it's funny seeing the versions of that throughout history where it's like, there's this thing, and, like, the kind of overall concept is correct, but everything after that is just kind of fucking bonkers. Yeah, because you don't even know about fucking molecules and shit. Stuff just vanishes. Flies just occur, you know, maggots just exist. Again, it's like that history thing. It's like you're working with, you know, a lot of things that are a lot of established norms that are bonkers, and, you know, you're gonna be lucky to fucking really push back against much of that. You'll have a hyper focus that you might be kind of like good on, and then, I mean, one thing I always see a lot of, and it persists to this day, is like someone will have like one good idea and then decide that one good idea is exactly everything. It's like, this one good idea is way too deep in the system to be like a general fucking theory of existence, you know? I mean, the sun would just go away sometimes. Like, what do you know? What does that mean? Well, fucking God's mad. I mean, that's about the most sensible fucking conclusion I can come to. Because I live in a village. Temple OS. Yeah, she might have been rubbing one out. It does sort of baffle me. It took, like, because you think, like, if anything, I sort of get that weird British hyper prudish period. It's like, alright, you know, it's stupid, but I understand how that is impacting working out what fucking lady parts do. But surely, like, you know, once we're into the 60s, it'd be like, alright, yeah, let's, you know, what's your PhD gonna be on? I'm studying pussies. Like, wouldn't you want to know that? I want to know that. Nonsense fucking organ too. God only knows what it's up to. Why does it need to be that big and everywhere? That's just nuts. The penis. Now there's a sensible organ. Where is it? There. Right. No surprises. Hildegard of Bingen. Hildegard of bean flicking. I wonder what she was doing it with. Just statue of Christ there with his abs. That's too much. Can't have that around nuns. Dude's chiseled. Literally. Yeah, but the prostate's like, you know, it's like a third-rate thing at best. You can just go your whole life without knowing the prostate's part of the fucking scene. You know? It's like, how would you not want to know how that fucking... Like, granted, I'd probably sit on that research for a little while, you know, give myself a leg up. But, like, it does strike me as odd. Like, even just to be a pervert, you know? Yeah, what are you doing down at the lab today? Sitting women on vibrators. There are electrodes involved, so don't worry, it's all legit. Lack of vision, that's their problem. Alright, that'll do this evening. What's Hildegard a saint of? Bingen. That's just a ridiculous. What the fuck? Some kind of alphabet. think we've stumbled upon a lady autistic. Convent at Dizebodenberg. Yeah. Okay. Doctor of the Church. Fascinating. Well, I don't know. I don't think attractive people existed in like the 1100s. You know, but if there was some fucking miracle, you might like maybe see one. You know, but aside from that, everyone was just fucking nightmare all the time. Big giant vulvae. Her parents were Mechtild of Mexheim-Nahet and Hildebert of Bermensheim. I feel like someone's teasing me, and these are just like silly names in German that I'm being mocked. Alright. Enough probably lesbian nuns. Alright. Gotta make sure I get some fucking whatever the shit. What is that garbage? Phantasmagoria done on Sunday, because dear fucking Christ, I gotta see the end of it. I feel like all the gameplay is gonna be in like the last 20 minutes, and that's gonna bum me out, because it'll probably be like almost alright. And then, you know, I'll be like, why couldn't it have been like this for the rest of it? And it's like, alright, fair enough. So we'll get that done. Umbrella. It's funny, because after we finish Umbrella Chronicles, then it's Resident Evil 5, and then Dark Side Chronicles. Milkmaids probably had plenty of milk. Like, they were probably relatively well nourished, you know? Not fucking subsisting on, like, some fucking barley gruel or something. Ugh. Fucking primitives. Alright. Call it there. Managed to defeat the fucking snake and the plant. Have some Wesker fun. I might fuck around and see if I can get the light guns, the line of sight stuff to work. I do really want to do that, but also I feel like it's gonna be a fucking, like, just an hour of fucking around for heartache and disappointment. And but I feel like, you know, because it's not like I'm not aiming in any sense, really, you know, with the actual thing like I was with fucking, you know, dead aim or anything like that. It's just like, come on. Alright. Oh god, yeah, Jet Set Mr. X. If it's a nuisance, I'm just gonna fucking use some Game Shark codes or something. I don't remember. I don't remember it being impossibly difficult at any point. I think like Darkside Chronicles gets a little fucky, but I have such soft memories of that. All right, I'm slumping ever deeper into my chair. I'm getting sleepy. I need to get some sleep. Okay. Well, see you all Sunday, and until then, entertain yourselves.